Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be a new series I'm going to try out. I'm just going to call it CT Specialist. So basically I'm going to look at a player who's particularly good or one of the best in the world at playing a particular spot on the CT, whether it be a bomb site or an area like mid or whatever. So to start off with here, obviously I'm picking Taz to defend the B side of Train. Uh, he's iconic for this. People know him for this. He's been doing it for years. He's a veteran. So yeah, basically I'm just going to jump into it. Just I'd say 95% of the rounds, Taz will smoke and flash this ramp here. The lower ramp, he'll smoke the lower bit and then flash up behind it. Reasons behind this, there's multiple reasons. It keeps the T's guessing, even though Taz doesn't normally push, he normally just falls back. He could push behind this smoke, so it keeps the T's guessing, forces them to use a little bit of utility to take it safely. See, Taz falls back to this white train, this is his favourite spot. Then what happens is a trade happens. A trade happens at Ivy. He falls back to Con just in case the T's decide they want to explode off this trade or something similar. He's in a position to rotate quickly. Once he works out, he's like, yep, he's got the comms. They're not pushing anymore. He moves back onto site. So he starts walking down, flashes himself in, has to check out, get the info, just try and get info for his team. And it's now a 4v3 actually. I think Neo got another kill. You see, after this happens, he falls back, he clears it. Now he's just jiggle peeking. This is Taz's favourite spot to place. He jiggles right, you can see the lower ramp. Left, he can see if someone tries to walk out upper. It's just jiggling this for info, relatively safe. Yeah, so Taz, this is his favourite spot right here. Even if he's not jiggling for info, he loves playing this spot. So the reason is, you can still throw your nades pretty comfortably from this spot, like throw good mollies and stuff to delay the T's. But he's also not fully committed. The way the B site works, he can fall back when like with his teammates coming in, unless you get like, it's unlikely he'd be pushed in this situation. He can fall back, get one kill, and then retake the site with his team. B's pretty easy to retake as a CT B train. It's just, yeah, you force the T's back into those small choke points and stuff, and it's, yeah, you can retake it with good coordination, and especially if you've got a man advantage and a few nades left. So yeah, that's a bit. I'm gonna jump into a private server and just go over a couple of those things again. But yeah, here, round plays out. Taz gets the final kill. Basically, Fox runs out of time. So yeah, I'll see you guys in there. Okay, guys. So as we've already worked out, almost every round, Taz throws this smoke, followed by this flash. Yep, sweet. That'll blind anyone upper. Smoke's off here. The reasons he does this, as I already quickly outlined, is he can get aggressive behind it. I mean, you can sit here, peek out like this. Obviously, there's still the potential someone could peek back here with an AWP or something. Also jump up here if he gets really aggressive, which I'll show you later. He does, just in one round. High risk, possibly high reward, but so it's more of a risky play. That's why Taz only did it once in the 4 demos I watched. But I mean, there's opportunities are there. Forces the T's to use some flashes or whatever. Use some up the utility to take this area. So then, we'll see, sometimes Taz often comes up this ladder, and you'll play here for a little bit. Just to start off with, this is a very powerful spot. Just until the timing, like if he doesn't hear anything, or the timing that they could come at upper, then you often sub shift walking back, down the ladder, whatever, playing this spot. Jiggle peeking, as I said before. It's here, peeks right, left, you can see up there, left, just for info. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, yeah, they're the main spots. I mean, that's his main spot. Obviously, you can play bomb if you want to watch upper. And you have to keep checking both if they come out. I mean, it'd be pretty unlucky for them to come out dry, but I mean, it's obviously still a spot. He doesn't play this one as much. I mean, obviously, when you got another player here, as I'll show in a bit, Pasha does sometimes play with Taz here. They have a 2-minute B. You do other setups with coils and bomb train or whatever. I'll show that in a bit. Also, sometimes, I mean, you play real passive. Just places like this. And I mean, the reason the B site on train, super easy to retake. Well, not super easy. It's an easier site to retake. You got nades, so the A players still have a smoke, whatever. You smoke off this, retaking it. All you have to do is force the T's back from the 2 spots, basically. Here, behind bomb train, and behind white train. And the thing is, the Taz playing this spot here. Say the T's smoke there and here. They can come out and they get a plant. I mean, there's not really much you can do about this. Throw his molly here, try to deny it, or whatever. The thing is now that he's told teams alive, unless the picks happened earlier. Everyone's alive. They can come in, retake this together, force the T's back into these points again. And if they do a good job of trading, they should be able to clear out these positions with nades and stuff, and then retake the site easy. Pro obviously very confident in their B retake. Yes, that's why Taz is able to play these positions, these passive positions here, where he's not committing to a fight. I mean, he can peek out, you can quite easily just hide again, spray the smoke a little bit, or whatever, and then just happily retake the site. Yeah, so you can play back bumper. Another thing Taz does, as I pointed out, thinks he's gonna have to come A. You can play here. Watching the lower ramp, see upper, just crouch down. They can't see you. That's it. Simple as that. This is another spot when he thinks he might have to rotate to A. And yeah, that's about it. I'll show a couple of clips of how he mixes up. One where he goes aggro and one where he plays super passive back there. Yeah, and then I'll show a couple of clips of him playing together with Pasha and how they have a couple of two-man setups that work. So see you guys there. Okay guys, here's another round, just Taz. We're playing a really passive setup here. So see, there's the smoke and flash he does every round. He runs back to his favourite spot. And he keeps going. I mean, obviously they've decided they're going to mix it up, play super passive. Maybe it's some info he got from his teammates. I'm not really sure what info they could have got. Maybe they could have seen the three guys Ivy. We see here his teammate was with him, Neo, but he's just gone off. So he's just playing back bumper, super passive. I mean, yeah, he's basically giving them the sight. He's just looking back and forth. Again, this is just how Taz plays. Retake, Virtus Pro are very comfortable with their retakes. So yeah, he just does it. So if I speed this up, see this happens. It's happening. They start coming up and now. Ends up spotting them. I mean, who's this? Neo's actually running back. Yeah, Taz just spots these two players coming out. I mean, Astralis, I think, attempted a bit of a split. See here, Taz knows. He knows he could be getting wrapped on from behind. So he pushes Zipex a little bit. He knows he needs this kill, otherwise he's going to get sandwiched in. Because who's this coming behind? Kobe's coming behind. But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. There's not too much to break down. He's just aggressive when he needs to be. That's just like basics of CS. Yeah, this round plays out. He gets another kill, finds the player. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. Okay, so I told you guys about how you can go aggressive on the smoke. I mean, I watched 4 demos of Taz playing CT, and this is the only round he ever did it. So he smokes, flashes. This is just the potential of what you can do. So he jumps up here, no one's looking at. He's up, he gets blinded. We see still aggro behind this smoke. This player ends up getting 2, and then getting traded. I mean, you'll take it. I mean, a 2-for-1 trade, you're happy with that, no matter what. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much always happy with that. Yes, what he does, that's just the mix-up that's possible. Obviously, very high risk, so not done that often, but that's the potential there. Okay, so these last 2 clips are going to be just showing how he plays with a teammate. So again, he throws his smoke, no flash this time. But as you can see, he's got Pasha with him playing at the coils. So what's this up here? Pasha's watching upper, Taz is watching lower. I mean, potentially they could walk out upper and get Taz, so he falls off after he thinks that's a possibility. He's back in his spot. See, Pasha's here. Taz still has to be wary of upper because they can walk out. Pasha can't see everything, so he's just jiggling. Same thing as when he's by himself. Not so worried about upper, but he's a little bit. Just checking both. Yeah, so I just speed this up. I mean, they just stay in this position for a while. So SK gets ready here to execute, and you see what happens. So Pasha's obviously still at the coil. The smoke comes down. Taz knows he has to help Pasha, so he gets up here in the bomb train, gets a kill, comes back. Pasha ends up dying. See, Taz still ends up getting the kills. They just keep walking into his crosshair. But I mean, like you see, he knows he didn't just leave Pasha out to dry. He tried to get in there and help him out. And yeah, that's just one setup you can use as a teammate. Help him out coils. And coils is more of a one and done spot. I mean, if you have a huge man advantage, I suppose it's okay if you're playing solo. But besides that, I wouldn't really recommend it. If I continue on now to round 7, it's a similar thing. He plays off Pasha for a bit, then he ends up switching to going solo. So I'll just fast forward this. So you see again, Pasha actually runs towards A to start with. Looks like he can't decide. No, he's getting boosted. I think he ends up. Taz ends up calling for a rotate here. I think. Yeah, so he just plays his solo game, stuff I've already shown you. And then Pasha ends up coming in. After they obviously threw a bit of a fake here, comes in Molly's. Pasha's watching lower. Taz is watching upper. Again, there's 2 entrances. Pretty simple. Watch one eats. There, they're both shooting him. You see, Taz has got his. Pasha's got his back. One more there. Pretty simple round, just the 2 of them. There's 2 choke points, like very tight choke points. Watch one each. When you get the job done, it's not really a hard site to play, especially with 2 people there. That's the thing. If you have 2 people on B site, it's pretty easy. The thing is, the A site then becomes a bit weaker, which is quite a bit harder to hold. Right, yeah. So anyway, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, yeah, let me know. I'll try to look into it.